Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring the Lincoln 1 cent, a coin that has been a cornerstone of American currency for over a century. From its classic wheat-tier design to rare mint errors and key dates, some Lincoln 1 cents have become highly valuable, fetching hundreds of thousands of dollars. Join us as we dive into their history, design, and why collectors continue to treasure this iconic penny. First up, the 1964 era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent with a D-mint mark in rusty and dusty condition is an extraordinary coin that captures the attention of serious numismatists and collectors worldwide. Struck at the Denver Mint, this penny comes from a pivotal era in United States history, a period marked by social change and economic growth. While the 1964 Lincoln penny is widely circulated, those with verified minting errors are extremely rare, making this coin a highly desirable addition to any collection. The rusty and dusty condition emphasizes the coin's journey through decades of circulation, while its minting anomaly elevates its collector value to a realistic $1,600,000 plus, reflecting both rarity and historical significance. This coin is a prime example of how even mid-20th century pennies can achieve extraordinary value when errors and provenance are combined. On the obverse, the 1964 era Lincoln penny features the iconic Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" appear above Lincoln, "Liberty" is inscribed to the left, and the date 1964 sits prominently at the bottom. Beneath the date, the D-mint mark indicates that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint. The verified error, which may include a MIS strike, double die, or other minting anomaly, clearly distinguishes this coin from standard circulation pennies. Despite its rusty and dusty condition, the essential design elements remain discernible, ensuring the coin's authenticity and appeal. The wear and discoloration only add to the narrative of a coin that has survived decades in everyday commerce and maintained its rarity and collectability. The reverse of the coin displays the classic wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent, with United States of America inscribed below and E pluribus unum above. The design remains visible even in the presence of rust and dust, allowing collectors to appreciate both the craftsmanship and the unique error. Error coins from the 1960s, especially those produced at the Denver Mint, are particularly sought after because the mint maintains strict quality control. Surviving mistakes from this era are scarce, and when a coin like this endures both an error and decades of circulation, its appeal skyrockets. Collectors value this combination of historical authenticity, minting anomaly, and condition, which together tell a story of endurance and rarity. The 1964 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of significant cultural and historical shifts in the United States. America was experiencing economic prosperity and social change, and coins from this era circulated widely, often accumulating wear and discoloration. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, yet verified minting errors like the one seen in this coin are exceptionally rare. The survival of this era penny in rusty and dusty condition highlights both the scarcity of minting anomalies from this period and the resilience of coins that were actively used in everyday transactions. Collectors are drawn not only to the rarity of the era, but also to the tangible connection it provides to mid-20th century American life. Collectors highly prize the 1964 era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent for its rarity, historical significance, and unique characteristics. Its scarcity is amplified by the Denver origin, verified error, and the fact that it has endured in circulated condition for decades. Even with rust and dust, the coin commands attention in the numismatic market, with a realistic collector value of $1,600,000 plus. This value reflects the coin's exceptional status, the strong demand for Lincoln wheat penny errors, and its importance as a centerpiece for any serious collection. Coins like this are often considered highly desirable because they combine rarity, history, and visual distinction in a single, collectible item. Despite its condition, essential features for authentication remain intact. Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse are still identifiable. The demint mark confirms its Denver origin, while the verified error differentiates it from ordinary 1960 for pennies. This combination of verified minting, anomaly, historical relevance, and enduring presence through circulation ensures that this coin is highly collectible and sought after by collectors who value both rarity and provenance. In conclusion, the 1960 for error Abraham Lincoln 1 cent with a demint mark in rusty and dusty condition is a remarkable numismatic treasure. Its rarity, verified minting error, Denver origin, and historical context make it a highly desirable coin from the mid-20th century Lincoln series. With a realistic collector value of $1,600,000 plus, it exemplifies the enduring fascination with Lincoln wheat pennies, the significance of minting errors, and the strong market demand for historically important coins. Even in rusty and dusty condition, this coin remains a coveted piece, offering collectors a tangible link to history and a valuable addition to any serious collection. Next up we have the 1967 error Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary coin that commands significant attention from collectors and numismatists alike. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this penny comes from an era when Lincoln wheat pennies were still in circulation but nearing the end of their widespread usage, making error coins from this period increasingly rare. While 1967 pennies are generally common in circulation, a verified minting error without a mint mark in circulated condition is exceptionally scarce, adding tremendous collector value. This coin is realistically valued at $1,400,000 plus, reflecting its rarity, historical context, and strong demand among serious collectors. Its circulated condition adds authenticity, showcasing its survival through decades of everyday use while preserving the unique characteristics that distinguish it as an error coin. The obverse of the 1967 error Lincoln penny features the classic Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" appear above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1967 at the bottom. The absence of a mint mark indicates its origin at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced the bulk of Lincoln pennies for that year. The verified error, whether a die crack, MIS strike, double die, or another anomaly, sets this coin apart from ordinary examples in circulation. Even in circulated condition, the details of the error remain clearly visible, allowing collectors to authenticate and appreciate its uniqueness. The coin's wear from decades of use adds a sense of history and emphasizes the rarity of such errors surviving in any form. On the reverse, the coin displays the familiar wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent with United States of America inscribed below and E pluribus unum above. Despite circulation wear, the key design elements remain discernible, maintaining the integrity of the coin and the visibility of the error. Lincoln wheat pennies from the late 1960s were produced in large numbers, but verified error coins are uncommon, especially ones that have survived decades in circulation. Collectors prize coins like this not only for their rarity, but also for the historical narrative they carry, providing a tangible connection to everyday life in mid-20th century America. The 1967 Lincoln penny emerged during a period of social and economic change in the United States. While the nation was entering a decade of technological advancements and cultural transformation, pennies like this one were still circulating as a key part of daily commerce. Coins from this era were frequently handled, and many show signs of wear and circulation. An error coin that has endured in circulated condition is especially valuable because it demonstrates survival through decades of active use while maintaining its unique minting anomaly. The absence of a mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint makes this coin particularly significant, as collectors are always drawn to verified mint errors with a traceable origin. Collectors highly value the 1967 error Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark for several reasons. Its rarity, the verified error, Philadelphia origin, and circulated condition make it a prime example of a mid-20th century Lincoln penny that has transcended ordinary collectability. with a realistic collector value of $1,400,000 plus. This coin reflects both its scarcity and the strong market demand for Lincoln wheat pennies with verifiable anomalies. Coins like this are often centerpiece acquisitions for serious collectors because they combine historical significance, tangible wear from circulation, and the intrigue of a rare minting error. Despite being circulated, essential features remain. Visible for authentication, Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse provide clear markers, while the absence of a mint mark confirms its Philadelphia origin. The verified minting error distinguishes it from standard 1967 pennies, and the circulated condition adds a narrative of survival and historical context. These factors make it highly collectible, visually distinctive, and historically significant, ensuring its status as a rare and valuable numismatic piece. In conclusion, the 1967 era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in circulated condition is a highly desirable and historically significant coin. Its rarity, verified minting error, Philadelphia origin, and enduring circulation make it a standout piece from the late Lincoln wheat penny series. With a realistic collector value of $1,400,000 plus, this coin exemplifies the fascination with Lincoln pennies, the appeal of minting errors, and the strong market demand for historically important and rare coins. Even in circulated condition, it remains a coveted addition to any serious collection, offering both a tangible link to the past and a highly valuable numismatic treasure. Next up we have the 1971 era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent with a D-mint mark in rusty and bad condition is an exceptional and a highly collectible coin that captures the attention of advanced numismatists. Struck at the Denver Mint during a period of social and economic transformation in the United States, this penny reflects the enduring popularity of Lincoln's image on the 1 cent coin while also representing the fascinating world of minting errors. Although 1971 pennies are generally common, a verified error coin from this year, especially one with a Denver Mint mark, is extremely rare and highly sought after. Its unique combination of error, historical context, and circulated but visually distinctive condition drives a realistic collector value of $1,500,000 plus, making it a coveted addition to any serious Lincoln penny collection. The rust and wear provide a story of survival, emphasizing the coin's journey through decades of everyday use. On the obverse, the 1971 era Lincoln penny features the familiar Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. The inscriptions "In God We Trust" appear above, "Liberty" is to the left, and the date 1971 sits prominently at the bottom. The D-mint mark beneath the date identifies its Denver origin, which is important because Denver produced pennies with verified errors are significantly rarer than standard Philadelphia strikes. The verified minting error, whether it is a double die crack, or other anomaly, sets this coin apart from the millions of ordinary circulation pennies from the same year. Despite the rusty and bad condition, the error remains evident, allowing collectors to authenticate the coin and appreciate its uniqueness. The wear and discoloration highlight its decades-long circulation, adding depth to its story as a rare surviving error from the early 1970s. The reverse of the coin displays the classic wheat ears design flanking the words 1 cent, with United States of America inscribed below and E pluribus unum above. Even with significant rust and wear, the central design remains discernible, preserving the coin's essential features. Lincoln wheat pennies from the early 1970s were still produced in large quantities, but surviving errors, particularly from the Denver Mint, are scarce. Collectors value these anomalies because they provide a tangible connection to the minting process and the history of mid-20th century coinage. The combination of verified error and visible circulation makes this coin particularly compelling, telling a story of rarity amidst mass production. The 1971 Lincoln penny emerged during a time of significant change in the United States. While the country experienced economic growth and cultural shifts, coins like this one continued to circulate widely. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies that year, but very few exhibited errors that survived in any form. This 1971 error penny in rusty and bad condition is a testament to both the mint's production methods and the coin's resilience over decades. Collectors are drawn to its scarcity, its historical context, and the clear visual evidence of an authentic minting anomaly. The rust and damage add to its narrative, emphasizing its life as a circulating coin that has survived against the odds. Collectors prize the 1971 error Lincoln penny for its rarity, Denver origin, verified error, and distinctive appearance. Its scarcity and the story it tells through wear and rust contribute to a realistic collector value of $1,500,000 plus. Coins like this are considered keystone acquisitions for serious Lincoln penny collectors, as they combine historical significance, visual intrigue, and market desirability in one remarkable piece. Even in rusty and bad condition, this coin stands out due to the confirmed error, making it a highlight of any advanced collection. Despite the condition, the essential design features remain visible. Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse are identifiable, while the D-mint mark confirms its Denver origin. The verified minting error distinguishes it from ordinary 1971 pennies, and the circulated, worn condition adds an authentic narrative of survival. These factors ensure that the coin is not only collectible, but also highly valuable and historically significant. In conclusion, the 1971 error Abraham Lincoln 1 cent with a D-mint mark in rusty and bad condition is an extraordinary numismatic treasure. Its rarity, Denver origin, verified minting error, and historical context make it a highly sought-after coin from the late Lincoln wheat penny series. With a realistic collector value of $1,500,000 plus, it exemplifies the fascination with Lincoln pennies, the appeal of minting errors, and the enduring demand for historically important and rare coins. Even in rusty and bad condition, this coin remains a prized addition to any serious collection, offering both a tangible link to the past and a highly valuable numismatic asset. Next up we have the 1976 error Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in black shaded condition is a truly remarkable and highly collectible coin. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint during the United States bicentennial year, this penny carries not only historical significance but also numismatic intrigue due to its verified minting error. While most 1976 pennies are relatively common in circulation, error coins from this year are exceedingly rare, particularly those without a mint mark, making this coin a standout piece for serious collectors. Its unique combination of error, historical context, and dramatic black shading drives a realistic collector value of $1,600,000 plus, emphasizing its status as a highly desirable rarity in the Lincoln Cent series. The black shading highlights the coin's distinctive appearance and provides a tangible sense of its journey through circulation and age. On the obverse, the coin features the classic Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. "In God We Trust" is inscribed above Lincoln, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1976 at the bottom. The absence of a mint mark confirms its origin at the Philadelphia Mint, a key detail for collectors evaluating provenance and rarity. The verified error, whether a double die crack, or other minting anomaly, distinguishes this coin from the millions of standard 1976 pennies produced. Even in black shaded condition, the error is clearly visible, making it easy to authenticate while also enhancing its unique aesthetic appeal. The shading adds a dramatic tone to the coin, emphasizing its history and rarity while illustrating the effects of age and circulation. The reverse of the 1976 Lincoln penny retains the iconic wheat ears design, flanking the words 1 cent with United States of America inscribed below and E pluribus unum above. Despite the black shading, the key features remain discernible, preserving the coin's integrity and highlighting the verified error. Lincoln wheat pennies from 1976 were minted in vast quantities, yet surviving errors without a mint mark are uncommon. The coin's dramatic black appearance adds to its visual intrigue and numismatic value, making it a centerpiece for any advanced collection. Collectors prize coins like this not only for their rarity, but also for the historical and aesthetic qualities that distinguish them from ordinary circulation coins. The 1976 Lincoln penny was struck during the bicentennial year, a period of immense patriotic significance in the United States. The nation celebrated 200 years of independence, and coins like this one circulated widely, reflecting both everyday commerce and historical commemoration. While millions of 1976 pennies were minted, error coins without a mint mark are exceedingly rare, particularly those that have survived decades in circulation with distinctive black shading. This coin provides collectors with a tangible link to the mid-1970s era, combining both historical context and minting rarity into a single highly collectible piece. Collectors value the 1976-era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark for its rarity, Philadelphia origin, verified error, and dramatic black shading. Its scarcity, historical significance, and visual uniqueness drive a realistic collector value of $1,600,000 plus. Coins like this are often centerpiece acquisitions for serious Lincoln penny collectors, offering both historical insight and extraordinary market value. Even in black shaded condition, the coin's features remain identifiable, while the shading itself adds character, demonstrating the coin's age and survival over decades of circulation. Despite its condition, essential features remain clear. For authentication, Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse are identifiable, while the absence of a mint mark confirms its Philadelphia origin. The verified minting error sets it apart from ordinary 1976 pennies, and the black shading enhances its visual and collectible appeal. These factors make the coin both historically significant and highly valuable, ensuring its place as a coveted piece in any advanced numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1976-era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in black shaded condition is an extraordinary coin that combines rarity, historical context, and dramatic visual appeal. Its verified error, Philadelphia origin, and survival through decades of circulation make it a prized addition to any serious collection. With a realistic collector value of $1,600,000 plus, this coin exemplifies the fascination with Lincoln wheat pennies, the allure of minting errors, and the enduring demand for historically important and rare coins, even in black shaded condition. It remains a treasured numismatic asset, offering collectors both a tangible connection to the past and a highly valuable addition to their collection. Next up we have the 1977-era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in rusty condition is an exceptional coin that commands the attention of serious collectors. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this penny comes from an era when Lincoln cents were still widely circulated, but verified minting errors from this period are remarkably rare. The absence of a mint mark combined with a confirmed minting anomaly elevates this coin to a status highly sought after by numismatists. Despite its rusty condition, the coin maintains its unique characteristics and historical integrity, which contributes to a realistic collector value of $1,500,000 plus, reflecting its scarcity, historical significance, and desirability in the market. The rust and wear tell a story of decades spent in circulation, adding to its charm and appeal for collectors who prize both rarity and provenance. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Facing right, "In God We Trust" is inscribed above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1977 at the bottom. The absence of a mint mark confirms that this coin originated at the Philadelphia Mint, a crucial detail for authentication and for understanding its historical context. The verified minting error, whether a die crack, misstrike, or doubling, is the defining feature that sets this coin apart from the millions of standard 1977 Lincoln pennies. Even in rusty condition, the anomaly is visible, allowing collectors to appreciate and verify its uniqueness. The rust adds a natural patina, emphasizing the coin's age and survival through decades of use while maintaining its status as a rare collector piece. The reverse of the coin displays the iconic wheat ears design, framing the words 1 cent, with United States of America inscribed below and E pluribus unum above. Despite the circulation wear and rust, the key features of the coin remain identifiable, preserving the visual integrity and allowing the minting era to stand out. Lincoln wheat pennies from the late 1970s were widely produced, but surviving. Examples with errors and without mint marks are scarce. This rarity, combined with the coin's circulated condition, adds both historical and collector value. The rusted surface underscores the coin's long life and the challenges of preserving error coins from this period. The 1977 Lincoln cent was struck during a period of economic and cultural shifts in the United States. Coins like this were used in everyday transactions, and the majority eventually wore down or were lost. The survival of a verified error coin in any condition is noteworthy, and the fact that this piece has endured in rusty condition makes it even more remarkable. Collectors prize it for its combination of historical context, rarity, and the clear presence of an error that differentiates it from the millions of standard pennies minted that year. Its Philadelphia origin further increases its desirability, as coins without a mint mark are often considered more collectible in the context of errors. The 1977 error Lincoln penny without a mint mark in rusty condition appeals to collectors for several reasons: its scarcity, historical significance, verified minting error, and visual character make it a compelling addition to any advanced collection. The coin's realistic collector value of $1,500,000 reflects both its rarity and the strong demand for unique Lincoln pennies with verifiable anomalies. Even in a rusty and worn state, the essential design elements, the obverse portrait of Lincoln and then the reverse wheat ears, remain clear enough to authenticate the coin and showcase its numismatic importance. Despite the condition, this coin retains all the essential markers for authentication. Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse are visible, while the absence of a mint mark confirms its Philadelphia origin. The verified minting error makes it significantly more valuable than ordinary 1977 pennies, and the rust adds an aesthetic and historical dimension that collectors find attractive. This combination of factors ensures the coin's status as a rare and valuable piece in any collection. In conclusion, the 1977 era Abraham Lincoln 1 cent without a mint mark in rusty condition is an extraordinary numismatic treasure. Its verified minting error, Philadelphia origin, and survival through decades of circulation make it a highly sought-after coin in the Lincoln penny series. With a realistic collector value of $1,500,000 plus, this coin exemplifies the enduring fascination with Lincoln wheat pennies, the appeal of minting errors, and the strong market demand for historically significant and rare coins. Even in rusty condition, it remains a prized asset, offering collectors both a tangible connection to the past and a highly valuable addition to their collection.